Good afternoon. Thanks for checking in on your afternoon weather update. I'm meteorologist Mike Witcher. Yes, we're still talking about showers and thunderstorms for the rest of the day today as we get into the early afternoon and evening hours. And some of those storms could become strong to severe, so we're going to be watching that closely. On Saturday, we'll get another round of possible strong thunderstorms. Sunday, maybe a few lingering scattered showers, not as strong. So make sure you check in online, eastTNweather.com. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. It's going to be a great tool to stay on top of the weather situation. The update from the Storm Prediction Center, they've expanded this level 1 risk a little bit further to the east to include Pigeon Forge, Dandridge, just outside of Morristown, Tazewell area, and points further to the west. So it does look like the Cumberland Plateau and the western Central Valley have the best chance of seeing some stronger thunderstorms, and efficient rain producers could produce some localized flooding and flash flooding. So we're talking damaging wind and isolated flooding concerns, not really a tornado potential, and hail, yeah, a little bit of possible for some hail, but not a lot of hail and not damaging hail. So let's pick up our timeline here at the lunch hour and take you into the 3 o'clock hour. Kids heading home from school. We may start to see a few scattered showers and thunderstorms, but it's really going to be closer to 5, 6, the evening rush hour, dinner time as well, that we'll see this line of showers and thunderstorms race its way through the area. Heavy rain associated with that. By 10 o'clock tonight, a lot of that activity starts to wind down, and we'll see improving conditions as we get into our Saturday morning. But pockets and rounds of some good solid downpours. So something to kind of keep in mind for the rest of the afternoon. As I mentioned, south of Interstate 40 is going to be a little bit hotter, north a little bit cooler thanks to the cloud coverage in place. But dew points are elevated. We're back into the 70s. That adds instability to the atmosphere, and that allows our heat index values to be in the upper 90s to near 100. Therefore, we have a little bit higher heat stress expected across the Southern Valley. So do anticipate those showers and thunderstorms as we get into the evening hours, starting to wind down between 8 and 10 o'clock tonight, and temperatures will come down into the mid to upper 70s. As we get into our Saturday, we're also under a level 1 risk for some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms and the potential for some localized flooding and flash flooding as well. So here's your Saturday futurecast, picking up our timeline at 7 o'clock in the morning. A nice, quiet, mild, and muggy start to the day, so it's going to feel pretty good. But as we get past the lunch hour, we heat up the atmosphere. Here come those showers and thunderstorms blasting their way on through. Could see the potential for some isolated strong thunderstorms, some locally heavy rainfall. So if you take into account today and tomorrow's rainfall forecast, you can really see how it's going to pile up around the area. Some areas may pick up well over an inch of rain, some maybe not quite so much. But again, watch out for some localized flooding and flash flooding. We're going to see those temperatures fall off into the mid-80s. Cold front coming through on into our Sunday, and that cold front's going to spill in, some much nicer weather as we get into the start of next week. So here's a broad, big picture of it, the synoptic scale, if you will. Our next storm system, there's the area of low pressure. We pick up our timeline Saturday morning. Storm system's going to be over across the Ohio Valley, the upper Midwest, and the low pressure system along with that. That's going to be the cold front that heads our way out into our Sunday. So we're just going to see some upper level waves of energy moving along that cold front as we get into our Saturday. But on Sunday, it finally starts to work its way on in. We'll see a few scattered showers and thunderstorms on the leading edge of that frontal boundary. And then here comes that not much more comfortable, drier air back behind that cold front as we get into our Sunday afternoon, Monday, Tuesday timeframe. So severe weather potential for the day today around the region, and tomorrow by Saturday, Sunday timeframe, Sunday, Monday, it shifts its way further to our south. So we're not looking at any severe weather on Sunday. But again, just area-wide, generally speaking, about an inch of rainfall, and then we'll shut those rain chances down as we get into the middle and latter part of next week. Not a huge chance for a lot of rain then. So elevated rain chances, we'll see some scattered showers on Sunday, then they fade away as we get into our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday timeframe, which, by the way, we need the moisture. We haven't really had significant rainfall since the 3rd of the month. Heaviest rain day so far this month was on the 1st at over 1.5 inches of rainfall, over 1.75 inches really. So we need the moisture as we head into some very dry months, because as we look from the 22nd to the 26th, the Climate Prediction Center is saying, hey, listen, I think we're probably looking at maybe average to below average when it comes to precipitation. We don't get a lot this month anyways. And we're talking about below average temperatures as we get into our Sunday, Monday, Tuesday timeframe, a little bit closer to those seasonal averages Wednesday, Thursday. Dew points are going to fall off as well. So yes, we're going to have to deal with the mugginess over the next couple of days. But as we get into the start of next week, those dew points really start to fall off, which is really good news to pass along. So we'll get rid of those heat index values as we get into next week. So nice news to pass along. All right, quick check of the tropics here. Then we'll talk about your 7-day forecast. We've got Hurricane Ernesto barreling down on Bermuda as a Category 1, possibly. They've decreased the strength as it moves its way over Bermuda to a Category 1. Still a strong storm, no doubt about that. And that will continue to slide its way off to the north and northeast. Below average temperatures as we get into the middle and latter part of the month. And then we may round out the month with average to slightly above average weather. So if you don't have the East Tennessee Weather app, go download it today. It's a free app. It's weather all the time for us here in East Tennessee. It's easy access to all your weather information. Just search eastTNweather, all one word. Look for the orange TN and the white lightning bolt. We sure hope you have a great day. Be safe. Have a way to receive weather information. Again, the East Tennessee Weather app will give you all the information you need. And just track the storms with the interactive radar, which gives you current, past, and future radar. A great tool to have right there at your fingertips. See you for your next weather update and possible severe weather coverage as we get into the afternoon. 5 o'clock is when I'll see you next.